Mr. Paul Woods is back on the show for a holiday surprise. I mean, it's always a surprise when he's here, but first come, first serve. There are 700. We're going to do Sevilla Silver, $29.90, free shipping for FlexPay. Our wonderful producer today, Mr. Adam, if you could just show America exactly that number. There are 761. A dozen folks have already sneakily ordered this. We wait for these surprises. Mr. Paul Woods, how are you, my friend?
I am very well, sir. How are you?
I saw you behind the scenes. I was like, $29 for Sevilla Silver?
Yeah.
And with the Technobond.
Yeah. $29 for Sevilla Silver and with Technobond. So this is the Technobond you've been waiting for. It's back, okay? Married with Sevilla Silver. So you have a choice. Gorgeous Sevilla Silver earrings, or married with yellow Technobond or with the rose gold Technobond. We're talking about 18 karat layered over sterling silver. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, these earrings are also rhodium plating on the post. So there's nothing but precious metal that's touching your ears. Now, there's something that you all know me for, and that is my earrings better be comfy wumpy, right? If they're not comfy wumpy, they don't get in my collection. You do not need anything to make this earring comfortable on your ear because it is absolutely featherweight, light as can be. And there's a design secret in it that makes it sit up perky on your ears like an ear lift for your ears, actually coming from the earring. Now, we're gonna have to take one out to show what the design secret is because it has to do with the construction. And you guys know, if you've purchased any of the earrings that I've brought to you over the years, you know that if it is not super comfortable, it does not make it into my collection. So this is the first time. I'll show you. Yes, hand it over here. Hand it over here. It's hard to do this because they're teensy-weensy, the post on the back, but I want to show you the secret. And this is something that happened, I would almost say after a dozen attempts, because I didn't like the way the earring was sitting on the ear. And we figured out what the problem was. It was where the post was sitting at the back of the earring. So we're gonna try and show you this. Do you see back in here? Yeah. Really tight. Okay, you see that stabilizing bar that we've added that's in the center? See how the post is mounted to the stabilizing bar? Yeah. That made all the difference in the world.
That's the key.
That's the key. Now, those of you who love earrings know that an earring finishes an outfit. Yeah. But you also know that an earring can be so uncomfortable, so annoying, so fussy. It's hanging, it's low, and whatever. These don't do that. They sit up perfectly. Even if you have an elongated piercing, they will sit up beautifully without any extra muss or fuss. Now, Doorknocker earrings. Paul,
just to interrupt my friend 1 second. Guys, just so we're all on track, we're gonna put 3 minutes on the clock. We will have sold out of every single one in 3 minutes. We are extremely busy. It's one of our holiday surprise items. We discounted the price on the best seller from Sevilla. This is the Doorknocker style. We added in 4 crazy flex pay and put free shipping for you, for somebody you love. It's a beautiful earring in all the fabulous colors. So with everyone on the phone, perhaps 400 or 360, I'm gonna hand over to Paul, but as soon as you decide you want it, start dialing right now.
Well, thank you for
We knew this would happen.
No, we knew
it.
Because it's only $29.
Exactly.
That's the thing. If you went to the mall and you looked for a pair of earrings like this, one, they wouldn't be as comfortable. 2, they wouldn't be made as well. 3, they would be $49, $59, $69, depending what designer name was attached to them. These are sterling silver, 925. These are either plated with the yellow 18 karat gold or the rose 18 karat gold, or we actually flash plate with fine sterling silver on the silver. That's what makes the shine so amazing. Now look at the hammered detail up here. Etruscan hammering on the bead. The other detail that we did, the hoop actually moves both ways in the ring. It's not fixed. So you get the maximum amount of movement when you sigh, when you laugh, when you turn your head, when you wave hello or goodbye. Your earrings do the job with you. Now, what is that job?
What is the job, Paul?
A perfect earring, and this is a perfect earring. A perfect earring aligns with the jaw on every single type of face. Whether you have a heart-shaped face or a long oval-shaped face or square face like I've got, right. It aligns perfectly with the jaw. See it there on Val?
Yeah, I see.
Now what that does is draw your eye forward to your beautiful smile and to your eyes. That's what you want an earring to do. You don't want an earring to go, people go like, oh, I love your earrings. You want the earring to make people say, gosh, you look beautiful tonight. That's the job the earring has to do. This one's perfect.
This is a win-win in every respect. We are 60 seconds away. If you start dialing now, you'll just be able to sneak in and get one. You know, that's the nice thing about the holidays, and especially as we approach Thanksgiving and Black Friday, across all of our wonderful brands and categories, we have these surprises lined up. And in the world of jewelry, with Sevilla Silver, with Mr. Paul Woods, this is one we've been excited to share with you. We love these at any price, but at $29 with free shipping and 4 flex pay, it's fantastic. You know, a lot of us will go out and we'll spend more money on fashion jewelry rather than getting something that we know we're going to love forever and a day. And for those asking, this is, yes, your sterling, but that's also Sevilla with Technibond. Paul, you said it, but people have been crying out for Technibond, and that recipe, that formula is here.
Where is my Technibond? Well, we have been working to marry Technibond with Sevilla Silver, and it is back. So if you are a fan of Technibond and that original recipe, the recipe of gold over sterling silver that lasts and lasts and lasts. A lot of you have had pieces for 25 years, and it's still as gorgeous as the day you got them home. This is that Technibond. It is back, and it is exactly what you've been asking for, but now it's married to Sevilla Silver. So now you're getting the design and the comfort and the quality from both brands married together.
Folks, stay in the ordering process before we let Paul go.